Hey guys, what's up? KLN here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an Ultimate Team and today we're going to be doing a 92 rated Foot Fantasy upgrade Diogo Jota review. So heading into the player bio, he's 5'10" tall, high work rate, right footed primarily. That doesn't matter though because apart from the 4-star skills, he does have a 5-star weak foot and I picked him up for just under 200,000 coins. He can start a striker, centre forward and left wing. He's got the Liverpool, Premier League and Portuguese links as well. Looking at the attribute details, I've gone with the finisher chem style to make him that explosive accelerate type. I think the pace on the card is more than good enough. If I feel as though the sprint speed is a little low, I will change it, give him a hawk or a hunter chem style. Shooting on the card does look insane, maxed out attack positioning and finishing, 96 shot power, long shot stays the same, volleys up to 94 and penalties up to 79. Passing does look pretty solid, he's got some good short pass, good vision, good crossing, decent long pass and decent curve as well. Dribbling looks absolutely fantastic, maxed out agility, 96 balance, 94 reactions, 91 ball control, maxed out dribbling and 87 composure. Defending is actually pretty decent, he can play at centre mid if you really have to, but I don't advise it because this guy is so good in attacking positions. When it comes down to the physical, he's got 88 jumping along with 93 heading accuracy. So if he does win a few headers, I'm expecting him to score. He does have 91 stamina, 79 strength and 94 aggression. This card has got a +3, it cannot get upgraded anymore. I'm going to try him out at striker, left forward and cam in a 4-3-2-1 and 4-1-2-1 narrow. So without further ado, let's get straight into the gameplay highlights. With 92 rated Foot Fantasy, Diogo Jota, a little bit of lag there, but just showing you it did go through his legs. 2 seconds later, he's going to cut inside afterwards, cuts inside, goes for the finesse shot and scores a beautiful goal. Starting off this video with probably the best goal of this video. Great skill to get past this man through his legs. Unfortunately lagged at that moment, but I just slowed it down for you so you guys could have a look, and it did go through his legs and then he proceeds to curl it into the top corner. Here the first and only assist of this video. Great header across goal to Peter Crouch, great accuracy on that header to find him, and the finish at the end of it is pretty self-explanatory. I'm expecting him to score that and he does. Here that is a fantastic turn and the power shot rockets against the post. Really unlucky there. Good shot from Jota and unfortunately we don't end up scoring. Heading into the second match though, great dribbling from Jota, keeps it very well. Close, quick control, gets it into Elliott, gets it back from Elliott, moves it on into Peter Crouch, continues his run, gets the pass back, takes a touch, goes for goal and scores on that 5-star weak foot. So just showcasing the fact that obviously he can score goals on that left foot as expected, but good dribbling before that, good link up play between himself and teammates to get that goal. Here Jota once more on the left foot, great turn and a shot from a pretty weird angle, does very well to test the keeper, and here he does win the header. Not a great header by any means, but straight at Dudek, and we do get lucky to end up actually scoring that goal, but Crouch just chips it in and Jota, like I said, a weird header, but a goal nonetheless. Moving on to the next goal from outside the box, Jota, good passing, goes for goal and he smashes that into the back of the net. That is a great finish once more from Diogo Jota. From outside the box, he just puts his foot through it and he finds the back of the net. As you guys can see here from the instant replay, just arrows that into the top corner. Heading on to the next clip, this guy gives us the ball from the goal kick, testing out the volleys, and he finds the top corner once more. What a finish from Jota. This guy's insane. I'm gritting on him because he did that stupid celebration where you run and jump and pause and look back at the camera. I hate that celebration, no idea what it's called, but it is toxic. He did it, so he deserves a gritty and he also deserves conceding this goal. Great fake shot to get beyond Laurent Blanc, and the finish on the 5-star weak foot is absolutely sensational. So moving on, 5-4 to us, time is running out. McTominay with the interception, great pass through on goal. Here's Diogo Jota and that is a beautiful finish. We've tested out the finesse shots, we've tested out the chip shots, we've tested out the dribbling, the short passing, we've tested out the heading ability on the card, the power shots on the card. He can pretty much do absolutely everything, as you guys can clearly see, but we're not done just yet in this game. So Netty fizzes it out into him. This can test out the acceleration on the card, sprints beyond that defensive line and yet again tucks it away into the back of the net. Here, we're in for goal. That shot that unfortunately doesn't happen because he gets blocked, but this shot, bicycle kick, finds the bottom corner. Absolutely mental finish from Diogo Jota. That goal is absolutely sensational, and we do have yet another goal with him. Moving on to the next match here, Crouch gets it into Jota, very tight angle, and he's still able to find the back of the net. Not easy at all, like I said, tight angle, but he does score. Here he drops very deep, just creating a chance for others, does very well, takes the ball halfway across that pitch, gets that pass into Zanetti, and 2 seconds later, Elliott thinks it in for Peter Crouch with an acrobatic finish. Here showcasing the full extent of the dribbling capabilities that this card does have. A little McGeady spin, fake shot, lateral gets out, great dribbling, keeps it close, ball roll, Ronaldo chop, and we get tackled at the last second, but ridiculous dribbling. You can just see how quickly he pulls off the skills here. Another chance, this time Nesta gets nowhere near us, almost putting him onto the floor there, just a ball roll to get away from him, and the finish on the 5-star weak foot is sensational. Moving on to the next clip here, then Donker gets that into Jota. That is a very good turn. This is a very big chance. Cancel that power shot, cut inside past Blanc, and another beautiful finish to cap this video off. That is absolutely ridiculous. And with that being said, it is time to review the card. So looking at the player bio on the card, in 6 games has managed 12 goals and gotten an assist, so more than 2 goal contributions a game in Division 4 and Division Rivals is honestly absolutely sensational. When it comes down to the attribute details, now the pace on the card is an interesting one. The acceleration is good, you can feel it. He does feel quick on the ball and off the ball. Running in behind sometimes he does feel slow, you will have to slow down, try and get past the man again, or just shoot from distance. So that is the problem with the 89 sprint speed, which is why I think you could give him a Hunter or maybe just a Hawk chem style to boost his strength as well. But I'm going to rank him out of 10 in each category with the finisher chem style. So pace does get a 9.2 out of 10. He's very quick, especially with the explosive accelerate type. This guy feels very quick on the ball, but with explosive players, they are going to get past that one player, burst past them, and then most likely get caught, and that is the case with Jota as well. You won't always get caught. 89 sprint speed isn't terrible. He can hold his own, can run in behind, but against the fastest centre backs, he will. So pace gets a 9.2 out of 10. Shooting is absolutely insane. Long shots are very good despite getting no boost at all. Finesse shots are solid. Power shots are solid, chip shots are insane, and finishing on either foot is obviously the same because of the 5-star weak foot. So shooting does get a 9.4 out of 10. I think he deserves it. Passing is very good, 8.5 straight up. Long passing is decent, short passing is pretty good. Heading accuracy as well, he can make those quick headed passes, as well as a tiki-taka interplay between certain teammates, as you guys saw throughout the build up in some of the goals. So passing is an 8.5. Dribbling is by far the best stat on this card. This guy's dribbling is absolutely insane. I think he does deserve a 9.5 out of 10, especially with the finisher chem style, boosting that dribbling up to 99, maxing out the agility, boosting the balance. This guy's dribbling is sensational. So dribbling does get, in my opinion, a 9.5 out of 10. Especially with him having that explosive accelerate type, he does feel even quicker on the ball. Now the physical does of course make a big difference. He's very aggressive, got some solid strength as well, and he can definitely last the full 90. So when dribbling, he can hold players off, and when running in behind, despite having 89 sprint speed, he does have the strength to hold defenders off while he's running through on goal. So that is not too much of an issue. Now best position for this guy, I would say, is the left forward position. It's not quite at cam, so he doesn't need to use his full creative capabilities, but it's not quite at striker, where he doesn't always have to be running in behind at full speed every single time he gets the ball. So I think left forward is the perfect position for this guy, but he can definitely play as striker 100%. He's pretty much similar at left forward and striker. I just think at left forward you are needing to use that 89 sprint speed a little less, because most people play a back four, so you're at that perfect position where you're in between the fullback and the centre back. Whereas if you're playing a striker, you've got to be outrunning those 2 centre backs constantly, which is most of the time pretty problematic, especially with just 89 sprint speed at this stage of the game. So left forward is the best position, but don't get me wrong, you can definitely start a striker with the Hawk or the Hunter chem style. If you're playing him at cam, I do recommend the Engine chem style, but I think best position is definitely striker or that centre forward / left / right forward position. Now, with that being said, is he worth the, I'm just going to say 190k, 100% one of the best finishes I've used in the Premier League in game. His finishing is absolutely next level, just as it is in real life. He just scored 2 goals the other day against the Leeds, and he did get an inform for it. If you guys want to see that review, let me know down below in the comment section, and I will have that out to you shortly. And with that being said, I do bring an end to this video. If you like it, smash the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.